to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levon Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week will be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who is efficient, aggressive in the right spots, took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
He completes it in traffic. And nice. Not going to translate it. Set it down just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position. And it really is a spectacle, Kate. Anytime.
His first throw is an interception. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Rodgers from the gun. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And we only saw this group for one snap to start the game, Brock, so hopefully we get a longer look at them this time.
You know, Kate, in a lot of ways, it may even be easier to shake that first one off. They're barely on the field, so it's really a second chance to write the opening series you wanted.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Number 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Get some space around midfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Going to the ground again on first. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Going run again with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. They'll air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Tying into his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. That's also going to bring up third down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's caught. Pearsall has it. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut it to a row of points on the scoreboard. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. Out head the Cardinals now on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Blake Gillikin on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. First down now, ball at the 33. So here come the 49ers on offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Takes the second down snap. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. work against the blitz. Making the call himself. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's a design boot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up third.
Very long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
33-yard line.
Pass play coming here. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
They stick with McCaffrey. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Rodgers going to throw on first. He's got one on the slant. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Pressure coming. Rodgers. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. Still fighting forward. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
14. 49ers 10.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Sean Murphy Bunting ranging over for that stop.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go play action. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bound. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Throw here, third down. Finds him on the slant. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down. From the gun, McCaffrey. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 14-10 our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Throwing from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's able to get this down at the 36. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36.
49er first down.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Oh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Gain is to the 27.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That one gains 7. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers push their lead to 3.
14.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. This one quickly to Harrison. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 8.
First down. Here's Rogers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they face second down. Rogers from the gun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Again, Rogers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
The Cardinals out for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the... In our opening half, seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, play action. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. This is ahead for about 5. Hauled down by Andrew Winger.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now it's McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. First down throw here by Rogers. He'll step up, and there he goes. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Go right side, and McBride has it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
And the Cardinals
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's into the end zone for the pick six for San Francisco. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Going after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And they're really going to have to rebuild any momentum from scratch here, Brock, coming off that pick six that just made the hole they're in deeper. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop. To throw, Rodgers. Setting up the running back screen. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Connor here from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now Rodgers. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
It's caught by Wilson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. We've got a screen to the running back. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 2nd down.
Here comes 2nd and 8 after that penalty. Here's Rodgers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Working on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to throw this from the gun. It's the connection to James Conner. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 40.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here's Blake Gillikin on for the punt. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A gain of 9.
A run with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. San Francisco calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. We've set it down from 37. Throwing now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. First down, he'll throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy butting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Back to throw it. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. A sad day for some.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Back play straight ahead. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 4 there. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. Looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Luda Baker bringing that one to an end. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
They're going play action. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So shipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
3 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Move the chains!
line.
Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So in lead to give to McCaffrey. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Sean Murphy punting on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They stick with McCaffrey. He works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd down from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Piniero's kick is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now Piniero on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out ahead the Cardinals now on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 1st down from the 42. Wilson on the slant. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Same guy, Wilson again. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 27 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Again, Rodgers. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Throwing again. Rodgers setting up the screen. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals drop the lead back to 13.
Cardinals 21.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. His return starts at the 5. He dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. On the counter, McCaffrey. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Setting up to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
19 yards.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
49er, first down.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Dropping back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. It's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
To Christian McCaffrey. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the 49er, first down. 1st and 10 of the 17.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 15-yard
This time it's a passing play. Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Back at the 20-yard line.
3rd and long for him here. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 3-possession game. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. And what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Oh, he loves loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more. Flying forward on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cardinals and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. Play action here with Rodgers. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
12 to go now on 2nd down after the sack. Rodgers from the gun. Hits his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
A gain of 12 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
They sneak it with Rodgers. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down throw here by Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
It's a gain of 7.
So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
13 more yards. That's another.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He keeps it and takes off. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Running it after the penalty. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. Brings up 2nd.
Now here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's good for our Cardinals. First down.
Connor on the inside give. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got very successful with it.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Running for it. Here's Algier. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Trying it inside give now with McCaffrey. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers nearing their first win of the season. So out now comes the punter. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First down, here's Rodgers. Into traffic, complete! And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got Bourne, left side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run. To the air on first down, Rodgers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Rodgers to throw. On the comeback route. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. before the snap on 3rd and 2. They call time. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits him on the out route. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's good. Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 3. And the Cardinal first down.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Armand's at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, Rodgers rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Working quickly here.
15 yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
Rodgers going to throw on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Desperation time here. Throwing for the back of the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.